How do I know this is actually my son's baby? I know you get really excited whenever a package is delivered to the house and the mailman conveniently comes by every time my son is at work. So I definitely think we'll need a DNA test for this one before I can claim it. But if this does turn out to be my grandchild, I will of course demand weekly visits. And I'm not asking, I'm telling. Also, clean yourself up. How do you expect my son to stick around if you're just going to immediately let yourself go? It's been, what, an hour since you've given birth and you haven't put any makeup on? This is exactly why I told him he should have stuck with his ex. She always made sure to make everything homemade, and I see you sneaking Oreo cookies over there. You know those will go straight to your thighs, and my son is not paying for your liposuction. So I suggest you get it together ASAP. Also, I'll schedule an appointment for the DNA test. It'll be a surprise though, so you can't fabricate the results. Daddy says that he's no longer gonna pay for my designer luxury handbags and shoes, so if I want to stay hot, blonde, skinny, and rich, then I have to get a job. But I'm not a poor person and I don't want to work, I just want to earn money. So this is me announcing that I'm officially gonna be an ASMR artist influencer because I'm extremely talented and I know I would just be so good at ASMR. So I'm gonna showcase all of my super unique and relaxing rich girl triggers, and you're welcome because they're just super special like me. Chanel, 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 Chanel. Pearls and diamonds, pearls and diamonds, pearls and diamonds. Silicone, silicone, silicone. 400cc silicone. Make sure you go follow my other account if you want more rich girl ASMR roleplays. Ma'am, you realize this is not Walmart, right? Okay, then welcome to the jewelry store. I guess, just so you're aware, we sell real jewelry here. Solid gold, not gold-plated. Okay, just making sure. I'm happy to show you a few pieces from our clearance section. Oh, you want to take a look at this piece? Of course. I'll need you to put a card on file, though, before you try anything on. It's standard procedure for everyone. You know, we can never be certain who can pay their bill and, well, who's trying to just impress their friends. This is yours. I'll also need to see your driver's license just to confirm that you can afford to shop here. There's no way this is authentic. I mean, your so-called address is in a gated community. I'm gonna need to see your social security number so I can run a background check. Also, I will need your credit score. That is, if you've ever built any. Hi, sisters. I'm not the bad guy here. Did I get caught talking to Kayla's ex-boyfriend, befriend him, pay his plane ticket, and invite him over to my house behind her back after knowing that they had just broke up, despite the fact that she was my friend, not him? Yes, but technically she wasn't. We're not friends. I only met her once. I'm actually the victim here because he really tricked me. There was no way for me to know that he wasn't a good guy. I thought she was lying when she told me that he did the worst possible thing anyone could do to a woman. I thought she was over-exaggerating and made the whole thing up, which is why I asked her if I can have him now. But it was a joke, obviously, only because nothing happened between us. He made me believe that he was the victim too. So we were just two victims hanging out together, being sneaky behind her back while lying about it to her face. So now that people know what I did, now that I know the truth, I'm so sorry, Kayla, and I hope you get justice for what was done to you, because I swear I didn't know, even though you told me. Now, guys, you can just forget about this whole situation, just like the last time I was canceled when I got caught talking to several mothers. Now that you've proven that this baby is my son's child, that changes everything. From here on out, I will be seeing my baby whenever I want. I figured I would throw myself a baby shower for when he stays nights at my house. I was thinking of bringing him home tonight, so I'm gonna need you to either pump or buy some formula. That way I can attach one of those tubes to my breast and nurse him while he's at mama's house. So make a decision quickly. That way I can add it onto the gift registry list. I would have had a baby shower party for myself before you gave birth, so that way I had everything, but I wasn't 100% convinced that this was my son's child. But it's okay because we know the truth now, and Mama is going to take such good care of my sweet baby. I could just kiss the... Sorry, I'm just getting over strep throat, but he is clearly hungry, so I'm going to let him suckle on my finger while you hurry up and pump him some milk. How embarrassing. I saw your mom at the grocery store yesterday buying milk with her food stamp card, and she could literally only afford to pay half of her bill. Maybe she should get a job like everyone else instead of mooching off the government. That woman shouldn't even have kids if she can't afford to feed them. Mind you, she literally had her nails done and was wearing pretty expensive jewelry. Why doesn't your mother just sell her wedding band instead of taking money out of the rest of our pockets? Because that's taxpayer dollars that my daddy is working hard for. So you're welcome, I guess. We're essentially feeding you since they can. Your parents may be able to fill the fridge with food. Obviously. But when was the last time they said I love you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Guarantee if they ever got one of those phone calls where someone was demanding cash in exchange for they'd hang up. Whatever. How do I know? You don't know what... I met your father. No, you didn't. Who do you think bought my new car? What? Oh, don't you know? He's my daddy too.
This is just a reminder that my mom, Tracy Linday, is a missing person. We're Alaskan Native. We are Tlingit, Deshitan, Raven Beaver. My mom is MMIW, a missing and or murdered Indigenous woman. Right now, we do not know what happened to her. She is just missing. The police are not helping. They never really did do much and have always said that she's probably just out there partying or whatever, which I know is not true. There is absolutely no trace of her. I've made videos. I've reached out to news outlets. I've reached out to like all the big influencers, the crime influencers. The only two people with a big platform that have really covered her story are Danielle and the Zen Blonde, which love you guys. I'm so grateful for you. I'll tag them. But I need to level this up. I need to get her story on a bigger platform. I need to get this on the news. I need to get this, you know, on the biggest crime YouTuber, TikToker accounts that I can. I need to, I just want her name even if we don't find her or ever find out what happened to her, I just want people to know her name and know her story, because like people just forgot about her. I just miss my mom, and I feel like nobody is helping, like nobody cares. And I just want answers. So if you know anybody, if you have connections, or if you have a platform, if you can get her story on the news, if you can get it on like a big, you know, true crime platform, anything. And honestly, I am just so desperate for answers. I just need your guys' help. I really, really appreciate all of the love here on my platform, but my account is mainly ASMR, and while it's given me a bigger voice, when I talk about it, my numbers go down. And so I need somebody with like a specific audience where they will pay attention and listen and care, because we need to find out what happened, or at least get her story out there so people get angry at the fact that nobody is doing anything. I'm out here looking for my mom alone, and that's not right. So, thank you guys.
Psst. Hey, bestie. Are you doing your schoolwork? Cool. Can I play with your hair? Thank you. It looks so pretty today. Did you change something about it? New conditioner. That makes sense. It's really, really shiny. You have such beautiful curls. I'm so jealous. So, what are you doing after school? I was thinking we could go to the mall.
get ready with me to go to my 80-year-old billionaire husband's funeral. As you guys know, I've been counting down the days for this event. So obviously I already had my outfit picked out because you know I have to look hot and rich when I accept my insanely large inheritance. I don't know if I should write a speech or just go with the flow, but honestly, it doesn't matter because I'm getting paid either way. Luckily, before he croaked, he did add me onto his multi-billion-dollar life insurance policy. Unfortunately, he does have kids from his last marriage, but I don't really think that makes a difference. I doubt they're gonna say anything because why would they feel entitled to their inheritance? Because I obviously deserve the money way more than they do. But my husband's super rich best friend says it shouldn't be an issue. He's gonna help me finish the whole thing off. I'm obviously like extremely grateful, so I'm gonna help finish him off. Bye guys.